Mississippi River carving its path through Memphis, Tennessee. With a look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young is out there at Bogdanovich, and it's Capella in at the center position. And for the Grizzlies, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Anderson in at the 3 spot. Now, here is Young. Count the basket. Tonight, lots of youth and energy on the floor. Brent, what kind of game do you expect to see?
Highlights, Kevin, mixed in with a few lowlights. Just guys getting ahead of themselves and speeding themselves up. But sometimes those can be exciting, especially for fades who have really good seats. Keep your hands up.
Man, he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
Bogdanovich, no luck. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Six to shoot. Pass to Anderson. Uncovered. Rebound by the Hawks.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Hawks passing it around. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Good on the triple.
How about that touch, Bogdanovich? That time from way out.
Bogdanovich has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land. And keeping us up there from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Taylor Jenkins and I shared a few minutes today. Told me they'll be looking to stretch the defense with their ability to knock down shots from deep. He said success on the outside will translate to success on the inside. Sounds like instead of going inside out, they're going to go outside in. Interesting. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. Anderson kicks to Morant. Pass to Valanciunas. Back to Morant. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Even though he's smaller, Morant does not lack assertiveness, which comes in handy down low.
Hunter, no one around him. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game.
And you just can't get tired of watching the way Young shoots the ball. I mean, what a fantastic release.
And it's just limitless in terms of the range. That's what makes it so impressive. He's a small guy, he's quick, and he's got great handles. But he can heave that up from just about anywhere. And when he gets hot, it's something to watch.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bring it up for Memphis. Trailing by 4. Anderson kicks to Brooks. Shoots from the high post, and he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
And Young, here we go. And yes, it's good. Young's got 6 points.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Morant. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. Grizzlies making a switch here. Allen's checked in. Then for the Hawks. Reddish, he's checked in for Hunter. Kevin Huerter comes in for Bogdanovich. Lou Williams is subbed in for Trae Young. Here's Morant. Down low, Jackson. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You see the court awareness Morant has. Outstanding at keeping his teammates involved with good looks.
And now the Grizzlies, fast break. And finished off by Morant.
And that's how you do it. Impressive play, explosive finish.
Yeah, sweet finishes like that, you see everybody get up. Look at the guys on the bench. They're fired up.
Fast break Memphis. Nice shot by Brooks. Brooks has got his second basket. There's a minute 47 left to play here in the first. Capella, high post. Back to Williams. A 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Memphis leading. Now Morant. He has 6. Valanciunas, good.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
And now the first timeout call here for the Hawks.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
Both teams will make substitutions. Now, here's Gallinari. Got that one up quick.
And he's really mastered the catch and shoot as defenses try to close out. Hard to guard.
Williams against Morant. To the middle. Here's Valanciunas. Good. A nice assist from Morant. Valanciunas has got 6 points.
Man, that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Right wing. Shoots the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Morant against Williams. And he drops it in from the low post. He's got 8.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Williams for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Count that one.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here, it is eye-opening.
The Hawks trail by 4. Here's Williams. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
How about the focus there from Sweet Lou? Simply incredible at finding ways to convert through the contact.
D'Anthony Melton. He's jacked in for Memphis. And that one falls for Williams. So it's the Grizzlies now. Morant passes to Valanciunas, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Gallinari on the wing, fires the 3, hits it from 3-point range. Gallinari's got his second basket of the night.
Well, the defense has to close out on Gallinari. He's shooting the 3. That's where he's dangerous.
John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. He was a true standout at the offense. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you guys think?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
And so in the game for the Hawks, Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. Then it's Reddish. Then there's Tony Snell, and it's Herter in at the point. Shot clock at 5. Here's Jones. That one rolling around and runs out.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. John Morant says in an era of 5-star recruits, he was a no-star recruit coming out of high school. And that put that big chip on his shoulder. Now he has "Beneath No One" tattooed on his arm. He says, my dad always told me that I was trained to go. Basically, that I'm built for the moment. And guys, his time is now.
Sure is, DA. Thank you. Anderson outside. That one misses. Some solid defense from Gallinari. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Here's Snell. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And say what you will about the value of the 3-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Gallinari against Anderson. It's blocked. Three-pointers. Snell. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And they get it. He jams it with authority.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, having settled for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for O'Connell. Collins comes in for Gallinari. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Tony Snell. And it's Bogdanovich in for Kevin Herter. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of
Good one, yes.
reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018? But he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunities to become household names.
Memphis shooting their first free throws of the game right now. And where Brooks seemed to have carved out a niche, GA, his consistency from range and from the line.
Kev, if you can space the floor and hit your free throws, you're going to be in the rotation. Brooks really came into his own last season, and the more he refines his shot selection, the more valuable he becomes to this team.
And he gets the bucket. Anderson's got his first points in this one.
Anderson he excels when he plays in the open court like that and has a chance to make a good decision.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
The Grizzlies trail by 8. Jones kicks to Brooks. Back to Jones. Outside Jackson. On the wing, Brooks. For Hunter. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Atlanta leading by 8. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul goes against Memphis.
This time slashing Bogdanovich not in a spot-up mode, but on the move. And he picked up some contact while he was driving to the hole.
John Morant, he's checked in for the Grizzlies.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Good on the shot. Morant's got 10 points in the game.
And you know, we talk so much about Morant's athleticism, but his feel for the game equally as effective.
Outside Collins. Hawks passing it around. And here we go. Fast break and Morant's got it. Here's Allen. Anderson trying to free himself up.
Great defense. Stingy was Hunter on that play, and a great reaction. That's firing his team up.
And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. Collins passes to Hunter. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense there from Jackson. To the inside. And the dunk by Jackson.
And he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. The Hawks leading by 6. Young is doubled to the paint. And Capella the bucket on the assist by Young.
Someone's open. Trae Young scanning and finds him.
Morant against Young. Anderson outside. Outside Jackson. Knocked away. Bogdanovich against Morant. Passes it to Collins. Out to the right wing. Here's Hunter. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
The Grizzlies trail by 11. 34 seconds left in the first half of the game. For Atlanta, they've gone 8 of 9 in the second quarter. Very nearly perfect from the field. Bucket is good. Hunter's got the lead up to 13 now for Atlanta.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
Fast break, the Hawks. Collins is running. Young from outside. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
Allen inside the three-point line. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks sitting with the comfort.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the end. We saw Trae Young lighting it up in the first half. He had 16 points. And that'll do it for...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Anderson into the threesome. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
A 78% foul shooter a season ago. Pretty steady when he's at the line. And what an incredible shot in the arm for this franchise. The opportunity to draft a potential superstar in Ja Morant, and they had only a 6% chance of landing that #2 overall pick.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
That's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down home. The Hawks leading by 11. They've had a lot of good players come through Memphis over the years, GA, but probably no one with Morant's upside.
He has future league MVP potential. Once the three-point shot is consistent, once he cuts back on the turnovers, I just don't know how you stop him.
Morant passes to Jackson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Trae Young. This is his first free throw of the game.
And his percentage at the line last season, right at the 75% mark.
And the Hawks making a change here. Snell's checked in. Here's Young. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And I think for years to come, you're going to be talking about the draft that Trae Young was involved in as the picks got swapped. One franchise getting their guy, and this team finding Trae Young. And he's been a blessing for where they need to go.
Brooks with no one around. Good. Nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 7th assist in the game. And Young, here we go. Capella kicks to Snell. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Collins, good. Ray, you know the Hawks believed in Trae Young on draft day. They made the trade for him and gave up a chance at Doncic.
Well, I don't look at it like that, Kevin. I look at it like Atlanta got their guy. It's not about who else was on the board. It's the fact that they could get their #1 choice, and that was Trae Young.
Young from outside. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Well, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be having 3 or 4 to start it off.
And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
Bogdanovich passes to Capella, and it's good. 2 points. Capella's got 6.
Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 or 5 year shooting. Terrific start.
So timeout call here. The first for Memphis.
And coach is looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Gotta feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments. Hold the right strings. That's what they love to do.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu is checked in for Capella. Alinari comes in for John Collins. Kevin Herter, he's checked in for Bogan Bogdanovich. And it's Williams in for Young. Milton passes to Jones. it 6. Pulls up on the wing. They grab their own miss. Bain. And the lead is down inside single digits. 5 points in the game.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Here's Snell. 5 points in the game.
Well, nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Jones, the pass to Tillman. Rebound collected by Snell. And so it's Gallinari with it. They'll bring it up for the Hawks. At one point, they led by 16.
Defense cannot leave a potent scorer like Lou Williams that open.
The Grizzlies trail by 12. Outside, Jones. Valanciunas trying to free himself up on the basket by Jones. Jones has got his first 2 points. Atlanta leading by 10. Williams inside, working on Jones, right on the bucket.
Although he's a little bit smaller, Lou Williams does not deter himself from getting inside and scoring over the top of the trees.
1:51 left to play here in the third. Here's Melton. The pass to Tillman.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but they give it to him again. I bet 3 points are coming. He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
You know, what sets Lou Williams apart right now is his confidence. This guy is a gunner who comes in and believes that he's going to score. He often does.
Here's Melton. He kicks it to Allen. Valanciunas inside. Second chance shot. That one doesn't go. And Atlanta will go the other way with it.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And play stops, whistling what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Brooks comes in for Melton. And it's John Morant in for Jones. Inside. There's Allen. That's good on the assist by Morant. Allen's got his second bucket tonight.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Hunter, the pass to Capella. Gallinari outside. Back to Capella. And he uses the glass on the layup. Capella's got 6 in the quarter.
Now, Gallinari at that size can do a little bit of everything, and I like to see him dishing the rock.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. That's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. $15 seconds left in the third quarter. Just 4 to shoot. With the shot. Off the left rim and out. No good that time. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been up. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. Reddish and Collins at the small forward and power forward. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with Trae Young. And it's Capella in its center.
Now Bogdanovich focused on scoring on the inside, and when he gets close to the basket, it looked like he was hungry to get two.
Allen inside, restarted by Collins, and he banks in the layup. Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. And the Hawks with possession here. And Young kicks to Reddish. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Well, he's just got such a nice, easy release on the 3-ball. Reddish not looking rushed.
Here's Morant. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
And Young, here we go. It's good. Young's got 21.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Jackson dishes to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Proving how dominant he can be. When Morant is shooting with confidence, it really allows him to take over.
Here's Young. That one off the back iron and out. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Nobody near Allen. Nails the open triple off the fast break.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Young passes to Capella. Back to Young. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. You know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
There have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back to how about Kobe going to the Lakers? Mikal and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit. And I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. And Young kicks to Collins. Trying to find Capella. Gives it to him. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
And defenders have to be mindful of Capella. His length and strength can be a problem down low.
Jackson trying to break free. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
And the Hawks making a change here. Hunter's checked in. That's good from Morant.
The combination of scoring and passing at that PG position makes Morant valuable. An all-around player with a bright future.
And it's Capella missing.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Morant passes to Jackson.
There are only 2 players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Collins against Valanciunas, and the basket is good. And the Hawks lead by 17.
Just not letting the defense get to him from that spot. Collins confidently knocks that one down.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Trae Young.
Yeah, his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Teams need contributions from everybody to win on the road, not just the stars. And he's done more than his share tonight. An outstanding performance. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 from Morant. Hits the 3-point bomb. Morant's got 11 points here in just the second half.
The whole package. Morant can shoot everything, including range. And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. Kicks it out to Collins. And a miss there on the triple. The Grizzlies trail by 14. Pass to Anderson. Now Brooks. There's a minute 40 left in the fourth quarter. To the middle. Here's Jackson. 2 points. That one goes. Jackson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Terrific dime there. Morant realizing his responsibility to share the wealth with his teammates.
Over to the left wing. Hunter. Offline with his three. Memphis has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. And that one's good. Brooks.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're in front by 10. 1:15 left in the fourth. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on Nate McMillan talking to his team. He likes where things are headed, but he cautioned them to play smart the rest of the way. He said carelessness with the ball, with assignments, with rotations, any of that can undo what we've worked to accomplish so far. Kevin, they are so close.
They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well. And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Hawks.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Trae Young.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
Shoots from the elbow. Again, Memphis.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Kicks to Collins. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
But when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that flew tape.